Hello everybody, we are on our cruise for the next 9 days. We're going to be going to Turkey, that's where we're in right now. And then we're going to go to Greece, various different islands, and then we end up in Italy. So I'd like to show you the accommodations. First you walk in, this is a closet. And my parents are fortunate enough to actually get connecting rooms, so I'll show you that in a second. Mirror in here. And then this is the bathroom. Wow. Wow, this is actually pretty. This is my first time in here. It's pretty nice. There's me. Hey. It's pretty good. That's a big bathroom. Oh my gosh. And then I guess this closet. This is another closet somehow. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so it's like kind of like a dual thing here. Nice. And then I'm not sure if this is like a fridge or something. Ah. Okay, and then we have plugs, and luckily there's American plugs, so that'll be good because we're from the US. And then nice little couch, and then our bed's separated. Okay, and then the balcony, this little two-seater thing. This is the roof from the other side. And then here's Turkey. This is Istanbul. We were here for, I want to say 3 days, like 2 full days and then a third day. Ate a lot of McDonald's because we did. I don't know why. What else I could say? And we boarded the boat this morning. Said goodbye to our hotel room. But yeah, this is going to be a majority of our trip together. Is this cruise? This is the cruise that I wanted for my graduation. Okay, so then this is the connecting room. So my parents get this one. Wow. Pretty much the same room, just with the beds put together. And then I guess they're saying something about a family balcony compared to a regular balcony. I wish this was a door we could... Oh, hold on. I think we can open this door somehow. I have a feel. So yeah, that's it. Okay, we went to dinner and I had a New York strip sirloin and it's 10 p.m. and we're very tired. But we explored the ship today and we saw that all there was to offer. We saw some food areas, there's food truck like dining, there's buffet dining, there's regular dining. And I really wanted to do some art and read, but it's 10 p.m. and I'm tired. But it'll be nice for the next however many days to be without a phone, like be without Wi-Fi. Obviously I'm not going to text my boyfriend really that much, and I almost kind of want to see what it's like not constantly texting somebody, so this will be an interesting challenge, but yeah, I'm tired, so we're gonna go to sleep. Port day 1 complete. Okay, I'm on the ocean walk right now. It is the next morning, day 2. Today we are going to Ephesus, and as you can see my hair is going all over the place because it's windy. Walk is this little clear path. Here's our view. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That's just amazing. But yeah, look at that. This morning we had breakfast at the buffet. There's a few options you can do. You can also go to the main dining room, which I actually want to do at some point. I don't really like the buffet as much. And then we just started walking around the ship exploring. I want to do some drawing. My boyfriend requested a single piece of artwork from the coolest thing I've seen, so I'm gonna try and practice today. But yeah, today's Ephesus. We're going to Kazakhstan, Turkey, and I will film our excursion there. Okay, this is the test. I'm using my tripod, but we are now at the tour station getting ready to board our bus to Ephesus.
People also in Istanbul. But this is the side, it's the village life. Because of the ruins, ancient cities, it's not developed much. That's the side.
Okay, as you can tell, my hair is up because it is very hot here. We took a bus ride all the way over to the entrance. It's very crazy here. Okay, while I have some time, I'm going to tell you a little bit of history that we learned from our tour guide on the bus ride over here. Turkey is known for their textiles, which is why there's a lot of like cotton, silk headscarves, and there's a lot of rugs made of like hand-stitched knots. And specifically, weaving and pottery were very important cultural items in dictating the maturity level of a man and a woman to be married. So a woman would need to be an expert weaver by the time she get married to indicate that she was an adult and ready to be married. And then same thing for men for pottery, which I thought, or sorry, not pottery, pottery, which I thought was really fascinating. And pretty much all of Turkey has different specializations. Like the north is really into their farming because it doesn't get very cold there. The south is different into like olives and things like that. And overall, just the entire area is separated into different provinces for different like specifications. Istanbul is obviously like the most big city. It has 18 million people in there compared to Ephesus, which I believe is like at this point in time. I'm not gonna speak on that. Oh wait, I don't remember the population of Ephesus at this moment. But somewhere has 8 million people. I just don't remember where that is. So that's a little bit of history. And then I took a nap on the bus, so I don't know the rest. Some Anatolian shepherds. Okay, we're going through Ephesus now. All right, here we go.
In Ephesus. Now we enter from the upper gate. This is the Magnesia gate. The another ancient city. Or this way, it was a Magnesia ancient city. Bathrooms are located in the entrance.
And these are the bathrooms.
When the people,
this is where they did
city,
Turkish baths.
First they clean themselves, then they visit to the another structures. These are the sections. When you enter that, it has a dressing section.
So our tour guide is explaining that there was multiple sections of different temperatures of water, and that a lot of people socialize within the bathroom. I think that's quite interesting. It's very hot here, so I brought my headscarf. You're probably adjusting this all day. This is the market bazaar where they were selling fish and meat and anything that they had to trade. Okay, these are just general columns to enter into this hall of columns. Whoa! The lady said that anything you see that's a different texture like this compared to the marble is a restoration. So, just keep that in mind. Okay, so this is where we're going to enter, and I guess this is where musical performances were performed. So, we're gonna go in there and look it up.
Imagine here as a two stages, and also downside of it, they have the large sewage system in here.
Sewage system.
Also, please have a look one of that close detail. So early Christianity started in here.
Why is that cross there? What does that mean again?
For early Christianity.
Okay.
Mother Mary, St. John, St. Paul have been into the here because of the early Christianity started here.
Okay, so here is the center for performances.
As you can see, the two tunnels. The tunnels are for going to the upper side. Inside of them, they have.
That's my dad. We're gonna go to the entrance here. I want to go up the traditional stairs. Wow, look at this. Thousands of years ago, people went up these stairs. This is like a modern stadium. This is actually so cool. Wow. It's cool in here. This is the exit.
Do we go in?
Yeah, we go in. This is the traditional exit. Nice. Feels good in there. We're on the original main street Over here was a town hall.
But if you keep
Look at that. It's like this is the marble that's been existing for thousands of years. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Alright, so we just walked down the main street, and this is another main center plaza. There's the street, it continues. And there were shops all along the side that you could buy things, as well as the bazaar that was over there. A lot of things are still being, I guess, constructed together. I mean, I don't think they do that anymore, but there's still a lot of things that I guess a lot of people don't know how to put together. But it's amazing how well these like big blocks like stay together. I mean, look how good that construction is. It's very hot. It's one of those things where you're like kind of so angry that it's hot, you know? You just get like heat angry. I'm really thirsty, but I don't want to drink all my water. But I did put a liquid IV in mine, so it should be okay. Okay, upon further review, this was a hospital, and this is like a tribute center, and this is another tribute thing for the Roman Emperor. Crazy, huh?
we are on the terrace house. This is the next.
This is terrace house. So usually they had mosaics on the floor. Isn't that amazing that it's still intact? They used to have a roof. Okay, so we are in the terrace house 2. The terrace house 1, for reference, is out there, and it's all covered because it's currently still getting excavated. Beautiful, huh? Wow. It's so nice and cool in here. My dad just said that in the background. It's very hot outside. Look at that, it's amazing. The terrace houses were super fun to visit. They were an extra add-on to our tour guide ticket, so not a lot of people get to go on them. So it's 7 empty and really great for filming the beauty of you find the owner's name inscripted in
terrace
certain
houses
places.
being restored and
At one point,
reconstructed.
marble like this, but in sheets, used to cover every surface in here, which, you know, only in fancy hotels really have now. And I'll show you what that used to look like. See? You can imagine like using the bathroom and like that's your marble walls. That's amazing. That's one thing I've noticed is just spider webs everywhere. Also, I'm really glad I didn't bring mascara or anything, because I would have like sweated off immediately. I'm so sweaty. So beautiful when we were in here. This was one of my favorite places because you saw a lot of mosaics that were really well preserved, as well as all the frescoes on the walls. It was so cool. It's like a real lion. I apologize for this last clip as I didn't take any horizontal videos of the library, so enjoy this as you will. I apologize for the quality. Okay, I never had an official end to this video, but thank you for watching through all of Ephesus. The library was beautiful. There were dogs everywhere, as you could see in one of the clips. Here I am posing in front of a picture of the statue of Nike, and then here are some mosaics with a little heart included. I think that's either a leaf or a heart. And then here are just some more ruins that have just been stacked on top of each other, not fully built out. A little closer look at the frescoes, and then last but not least, there were so many cats. There were so many cats. Anyways, thank you.